I was young and I was academically very good. I have written an article, actually, how to beat boys. Because I joined engineering college, I was the only girl in the university. And boys wouldn't talk to me. It was way back in 1968, where, and I come from a small family known as a Brahmin Madhwa family. We are very a small community where women can become either a teachers or college professors, sometimes doctors, not more than that. So it's a great difficulty. I did my engineering, and it was in the year 1974, in the month of April, I suppose. I saw an advertisement in Indian Institute of Science, which is popularly known as the Tata Institute.
We have some of your old pictures up, by the way, on the screen. Yeah.
Yeah, that is when I was young. Once upon a time. I saw an advertisement on the notice board saying that Tata's require telco Tata company requires young, bright engineers with a very good salary, stipend, etc., hardworking, etc. They gave, and at the end they wrote, lady students need not apply. It is like, when you have a cigarette pack, it is written there, this is a great cigarette, but at the end, injurious to health in a small way. I was very upset because I was young. I get upset if somebody says girls cannot do.
Yes.
I said, why women cannot do? What is that women cannot do? What women can do, men cannot do, according to me.
Yes.
Like women can deliver children. Women can deliver children, men cannot. I said, okay, let me write a letter to them saying that they are wrong. I used to see J.R.D. Tata once in a year, who used to come to Indian Institute of Science for the Jamshedji's birthday, 15th of March. And from a distance I used to see, because I'm a small town girl. I'm not from a big town, not from Bombay, Delhi. I came from a small town known as Hubli, with hardly 2 lakhs population. In that time, it was 1 lakh population. I used to see from a distance, and I always felt how handsome he is. He had blue eyes, and he had a French mother, actually.
Yeah.
Very handsome. And no courage to go and talk to him, because he was the company's head. So I thought, let me write a letter to J.R.D. Tata, because it is something wrong.
Yeah.
And why there's a gender discrimination. So I took a postcard. In those days, you used to get a postcard for 5 paise. Now 5 paise are not even there. I wrote, Mr. J.R.D. Tata, I was surprised that there's a discrimination of gender in your company. Tata company is ahead of time. And your company established iron and steel, locomotive, Tata Salt, and many other things. If somebody else would have done this one, that I understand, but not you. And please remember, in a society where women are 50%, and you say women need not apply, that means you are not harnessing, you are not unleashed the potential of 50% of the population, and how such country can progress. Okay? And I signed, my maiden name was Kulkarni, Sudha Kulkarni. I signed, and I did not know his address. I was so innocent and simple. I said, what is his address? I don't know. Mr. J.R.D. Tata. And which company wrote this one? Telco company. Telco Bombay. That's all I posted. It was the entirely wrong address. The real address was it was not even a J.R.D. Tata. The chairman of the company was Mr. S. Mulgaonkar. S. Mulgaonkar, chairman, Telco, 24 Homi Modi Street, Tamarind Lane, Fort Bombay 1. This is the correct address. I just posted. But it is Tata, The postman went and gave that letter to J.R.D. Tata. He read that and he was very upset. He called all the people, who were in HRD. Did you advertise like that? They said, yes, we did that. Why did you do that? They said, sir, we have to have a training of that person in Jamshedpur, Bihar. And there is no lady other than Indira Gandhi who inaugurated the Jamshedpur plant. For 1 hour, she came and inaugurated. How can we have a girl who doesn't, where she can stay, how she can work in shift? So we have done. He said, no, you call her for an interview, you test her technically, and if she is not good, then we will talk about it. Actually, I wrote one step to him, one line to him. There's always a 10,000 li journey.
Yeah.
But there's always one step to start. It is Huenat Sung who wrote in 629 AD
Yeah.
that there's always one step to start new things. So he said, the girl has written this. Whosoever that girl called for an interview, and then we will see. Then they called me for an interview. In those days, in ladies' hostel, there was no phone because they used to think girls will talk to boys. Okay? Otherwise, also they will talk. They never knew. So we used to get a telegram that Kulkarni should come and attend the interview. And thus I attended the interview. All my hostel mates said, we'll give you 30 rupees each. You get a sari in Pune, they're very good. So go and get some 7-8 saris. I go there and then I saw the interview panel. I was the only girl who was interviewed. I had a very good technical interview and I passed out. And then he said, Kulkarni, why we don't want to take girl? These are the following reasons. I said, one or other day you should start. You cannot give reasons. You make a girls' hostel or you make a special arrangement for a girl until many girls will come. But this is not the reason. Then they said, fine, we'll let you know. But what happens to a girl when she gets a job and we give her a training for 2 years and she gets married, our training will be a waste. I said, wait a minute. You train a boy for 2 years and he gets under 500 rupees more somewhere else, he will leave and go. So you cannot say that one. Yeah. And they said, you are selected. I came back. I got admission in America to do my PhD. And I told my father when I got down and told him, from a train, he came to meet me. He said, Dad, I wrote J.R.D. Tata a letter. They called me for an interview. All these stories. I thought my father will appreciate. He said, you don't have brain. He told me first thing. How can you write a person like J.R.D. Tata a postcard? You have to do in a band lifafa. Second thing, he told me, are you going to take up this job? I said, no, I'm not taking this job. I'm going to US. He said, I'm really disappointed. They had their policies. They made their offer. You talk to them, you should take it's not fair. They have given you a chance to make it fair and you will run away. He said, I'm so sure I will give in writing if you go to America. You'll do your PhD. You'll meet somebody there. You'll marry and you won't come back. And then why did you talk this? I always brought up my children, what they talk, they have to walk. Yeah. You have not done that. And however, decision is yours. It took 2 days for me whether I should go to America or take up this job, yes or no. Today they say, I want my space. And I said, I want my time to think. I took 2 days' time. Then with tears in my eyes, I tore the admission letter of US. And I joined Tata's because I asked them why you should not. Yeah. And when they gave me a chance, I should work like any other person. I never showed my card, I'm a female, I cannot do. No, I always worked like any other person, except when I was carrying Akshata. That time I told, sir, I want the meeting in the ground floor. Other than that, I never showed my, saying that, I'm a female, I can't do. No.